It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So yesterday, I went to a show at Bomb of the Hill, and the review is on spinningplatters.com. It will be by the time you see this anyway. And it's like 1,200 words, and it's above average as far as shit that I write. It's not the best thing you've ever written, but it's not bad either. The show itself was fine. It was an interesting show for sure. Let's see. It rained a lot yesterday, but by the time I got to the city, the rain had pretty much stopped. I take great pride in my ability to drive through traffic and avoid traffic and so on, but every now and then everything you do is wrong and you just screw yourself up. So I was going to take the 280 extension off of 101, and I get to about what exit is that? The one that puts you onto Bayshore Boulevard. It's the exit, one or two exits before 280. And traffic on 101 stops. And I said, I'll just take Bayshore and get onto 280 that way. But the way yet you do that, the only way that I know how to do that, is you take Cesar Chavez. But by the time you get there, I mean, you've sat in a lot of traffic. And I thought I was taking the 3rd Street exit, and I wasn't. I'd already passed 3rd Street. That's the exit I should have taken. So I'm going down Bayshore, and I see the signs to get on to Cesar Chavez. And by now I realize I've made the wrong choice, but I gotta do what I can, right? So make the best of the bad situation. Sometimes you shouldn't call a raise before the flop with the hand, but once you've done it, now you've got to look at it, you know, what the pot size is now. You can't just say, well, it doesn't matter what I do because I've already made a bad decision. You can only make good decisions from here. That's all you can look at. So I see that the 2 right lanes are for 101, and it says Cesar Chavez, 2 right lanes, and I look at the sign up here, and it says Cesar Chavez, 2nd lane from the right. I said, okay, I'm going to go in the 2nd lane from the right. So we get through, I don't know what street that was, the street right before the split. And you're supposed to bank left for Cesar Chavez, and the left lanes go west, and the 1 right lane goes east, and then the 2 right lanes go on to 101. Well, I forgot that because I haven't been there in years, and so I went back on to 101. And so, of course, 101 is completely stopped, and traffic's almost backed up all the way on to Bayshore. So I look around, and I realize I'm stuck. I'm in a long line of cars waiting to get onto 101, and 101 is stopped because it's the approach to the Bay Bridge. The next exit is Vermont, so I got to go almost a whole mile just to get off the freeway again. Now the good news is, when you take the Vermont exit, it puts you onto Mariposa. That is one of the little secrets that people don't know. If you want to get into Potrero Hill, you can take the Vermont exit, which makes sense because Vermont is a state, and that's why all the state streets are in Potrero Hill. But you don't realize that when you take that exit that you get thrown right onto Mariposa. You have to turn left to get onto Vermont. And so it's like, oh, okay, sure. Hey, look, I'm on Mariposa. Just like if I had taken 280, it only took me 20 extra minutes to get there. But of course, the other problem is every intersection of Mariposa is a 4-way stop at that part of the street. So it took me like 5 minutes to get to Bomb of the Hill from there. But at least that's why I left early. So I took a bad situation and made it worse. But in the long run, I still make the right play more often than the wrong one. So I am happy for the way I drive. But it was just a real pain in the ass. Went to Farley's, and I had a soy latte, and the workers were nice. I don't know what they're talking about on Yelp. And I had, they played the new album, or they played an album from Best Coast, which is an LA band. They're amazing. You should check out Best Coast. I'm going to try to get the radio station to get it. The show, read about the show on spinningplatters.com. That's the big news. So the time we have today, visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email Joel at joelshitshow.com.